We continue our Gemara in Sanhedrin, the 8th parak, Ben Soramara, Ayin Daled, Amid Aleph. And the Gemara just finished telling us that we have to give up our lives instead of transgressing the sin of idol worship, of Avodah Zarah. And now we want to know about the other two mitzvos that a person should be killed, Yarog Val Yavor, rather than to transgress the Vera, and that is Gili Arayos, that is sexual morality, and Shvichas Dam and murder. Kid the Rebbe, when we learn it from Rebbe, that one has to give up the life. What does Rebbe teach us? The Tanya. We have a Braita. Rebbe Omer. Rebbe says in this Braita, Ki, this is sound like a very familiar piece of Gemara that we had earlier in the last section of Unit 7. Ki kasher yokum ish al re'ehu. When the Torah says, when someone rises up against their friend, rachzo, to kill him, nefesh, to kill his soul, kein hadavar hazer, it's similar this to Nar Marusa. So this is the pasuk that talks about when someone stands up, ki yokum ish al re'ehu, rachzo, to kill him, nefesh, to take his soul, kein hadavar hazer. It is similar to Nar Marusa. So we're going to learn about the Hekesh when we compare. So what do we learn? What do we learn from a Rotzeach? Me'ata hareza bo limod v'nimtza lamed. Rotzeach comes to teach something about Nar Marusa and something to learn from Nar Marusa. Makish Rotzeach Nar Marusa. We compare Rotzeach to Nar Marusa. Ma Nar Marusa. By the case of a Nar Marusa, that one is allowed to kill the perpetrator in order to save the person. When it comes to someone who's trying to be a rodef, right? Someone who's going to try to be a murderer, you're allowed to kill him in order to save the person's soul, to save the victim. So in the case of Nar Marusa, we're allowed to kill the rapist in order to save the victim. So too by Rotzeach, we're allowed to kill the rodef in order to save the victim. Umakish Nar Marusa l'Rotzeach, and what do we compare Nar Marusa to Rotzeach? Ma Rotzeach Yaharog Val Yavor. By when it comes to murder, and someone says you should murder or you're going to be killed, Yaharog, you should allow yourself to be killed rather than transgress and murder somebody. Af Nar Marusa, when it comes to Nar Marusa, if someone's going to say to you, behave with sexual immorality, to do Gili Arayas, or we're going to kill you. Tahareg, you should allow yourself to be killed, va'al tavor, and not transgress it. So we make the hekesh, the comparison from Rotzeach, just like I'm not allowed to kill somebody else, but rather I'm supposed to be killed. So too, when it comes to sexual morality, I'm supposed to allow myself to be killed rather than to do a forbidden act. And that's the hekesh that we have here.